Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Another episode of my repair videos. Today I'm going to be working on this scooter right here. I just got called by one of my friends that got this scooter, and then the problem with this scooter is everything is working, but when the guy trying to start the scooter, which you got a button right under, when he push the button, which you can see, the scooter light up, but when he release it, it goes off. So now we're trying to find out what it is. So if you got a scooter like this and you got this problem, what you're gonna have to do first is there's two screws under the scooter, which is right there, and you have another one there. You're gonna have to unloose them until the screws out that will release the motherboard. So the motherboard is what we have here. When you look at it, you got a lot of wires, but don't worry about that. Your concentration is gonna be on this board here. This board here is the one that got a switch under. So on this board, you got a negative and a positive wire. The two things you're gonna have to do is, if you don't have any way of solving this problem, and maybe your scooter got broke down while you were away on a holiday or something, you can just find a solder. A solder is something that they use to solder. What you see here is a solder. So if you solder these two lines together, you're gonna have your scooter on constantly, just like this. So that means that your scooter is not going to be going off all the time. It's going to be like this. This will allow you to ride your scooter till you get back home, and you can get your scooter back to a normal working order. And the way you do that is, when you get home, you're going to have to unsolder the two wires, clean the solder that you put in the middle, and then solder the wires back. But first, investigating to see what's the cause of that switch that when you press it, it got a light, and when you release it, the light keep going up. So now this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be unscrewing this and have a look. Sometimes it might be that you got ingress of water. Yeah, it might be that you have ingress of water into the scooter that might make, you having a problem. So you unloose this, and be careful, don't drop the screws in, because once the screw gets in, it's going to go straight down to the channel, and you don't want that. So you take it out carefully, and take your screws out and put it somewhere, and have a look at the back. So that's the switch right there. So when you press that, you got a spring coming out from there, and you click on this switch. So we're gonna have to investigate this switch to see that this switch is working. So if you press on this switch now, we got a light coming out, and if it lays it, the light goes off. So the main thing we're gonna have to do now is, we might have to unsolder this switch to get a switch out and get a switch replaced. If you don't know how to do that, then that means you're gonna have to find a brush, a very thin brush. Sometimes when you have water getting access into that, or maybe dust, it kind of have some kind of micro, fibers or whatever it is inside, making some kind of magnetic connection between the lines. That might be what happened. So in this video, what we're gonna have to do now is, I'm gonna have to tell the owner of the scooter that we need to replace the switch. But the first thing I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to find some small microfiber to go through there, to try to see if I can clean a bit of the dust around there. If that doesn't work, then you're gonna have to replace the switch. It's not anything to do with the controller or the battery and all that side, because I know people keep asking, my scooter is coming on, but it's not staying, so the battery is dead. It's not the battery. We're getting full power from the battery. You can see that the battery is good. But the problem is, the moment we leave this, the power is going. So if you don't want to, if you have a situation where you don't have, any place to get this switch, and you still want to ride your scooter, then you're going to have to bridge these two wires. You're going to have to put a solder to break these two, and that will keep the scooter on constantly. That means you can ride your scooter. If that's not possible, then you're just going to have to order the switch, get the switch replaced, and the scooter will start working. So this is just a short video to actually let y'all know how to fix the scooter when you got this type of problem. So now I'm gonna just let y'all be like this, and whatever be the solution, I'm gonna make another video to let y'all know what we decide. But first thing, I'm gonna just do the procedure. I'm gonna clean that with a microfiber brush to see if that works. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to replace the switch. This is very easy. For y'all who don't know how to replace switch, you just get an iron, which is gonna be a soldering iron plug into electric. You put it here, that will melt this, and the wire will come out. You can do the same thing. But I'm gonna warn you that for people who don't know about electrical thing, don't unsolder both of them. You unsolder the black one, get the same line. The new switch, you have to hold it the same way. Make sure that it needs to be the same way, so you pull that line on the other switch before you unsolder the second line. If you unsolder both lines, you don't know which one goes to another one, you might be blowing your controller. So I'm gonna end this video here. We're gonna go about the whole repair, and I'm gonna update you all about what solution we got for this video. Until then, y'all take care of yourself. To my next episode, and peace and I'm out now.